Greeting, dear followers and dear colleagues. This is Arsen Stepanyan, team leader for the Platforms for Dialogue project, and with me is Mr. and Dr. Zohurul Islam from BPATC, Bangladesh Public Administration Training Center. He is the Director of Planning and Development, and today he will be presenting us the work they do as part of the partnership with P4D around the research on social accountability tools. The P4D is a governance project financed by the European Union and implemented by Cabinet Division of Bangladesh and the British Council. And one of our partners is BPATC, and today is, we cover the work online because because of the situation with the coronavirus, it's difficult to do the offline work. So please, Dr. Zohurul, present the scope of your work, and then what is the research about and what are your findings?
Thank you, Mr. Arsen. This is Zohurul Islam. I'm working at BPATC as a director and also looking after this P4D Platform for Dialogues project as the focal point. Yes, we have an agreement with the Cabinet Division and Platform for Dialogues to organize a number of workshops and also doing a research. So far we have done the training workshop for the government officials to build them a capacity. The capacity building on the social accountability tools. So we are working with the 5 accountability tools. Those are the annual performance agreement, citizen charter, grievance redress system, national integrity strategy, and right to information. But our work is especially on the annual performance agreement. And one more component is the major component, I should say, that is the research. The research we are working look like that, assessing civil officers' knowledge and capacity on APA, CC, GRS, NIS, and RTI, right to information. And having said that, the topic is all about that. We have set a number of research objectives. Those are to identify the knowledge gap of the civil officer on APA, CC, GRS, NIS, and RTI to ensure good governance in the public administration. And the second objective is to examine those 5 tools' impact on the good governance and accountability and transparency in public administration. And finally, we will draw a policy implication from those tools, so that how the government will work on those tools in future. With these objectives, the research having with the methodology, so we used methodology quantitative as well as the qualitative. So quantitative from point of view, we have identified the knowledge gap. We identified the respondent were the civil public sector official, the civil servant. They are entry level officials mostly. They have identified the current knowledge they have is not good enough, so they identified their requirement to in future to use those tools as an social accountability and that ensure good governance and transparency and accountability in public administration. And also studies identified some of the challenges. They identified a number of challenges, and according to the 5 tools, the annual performance agreement, citizen charter, grievance redress system, national integrity strategy, and right to information. These studies have 2 models. It is to some extent technical, but elementary we can discuss. The model has the relationship with the 5 tools. The 5 social accountability tools and the good governance. The model identified and these 5 tools and the good governance is having a positive relationship, positive and significant relationship. And having said that, I mean the how the tools are very much coefficient with the good governance or transparency and accountability in public administration. Study identified and proven that and they confirmed that annual performance agreement, citizen charter, and grievance redress system are the significant and positive relationship with good governance in public administration. Of course, the other tools they have the relationship with the good governance. They are equally important, equally influence the good governance, but they are not significantly relationship. They have significant relationship, a relationship, but not the significant. The other model, I mean, again, the other model having 6 independent with 5 tools plus government official competency, and the result says that the civil officer competencies, annual performance agreement, citizen charter, and grievance redress system. These 4 items are significantly relationship, and they having the influence, they having the impact on the good governance in public administration so far. And from the other point of view, I mean the qualitative point of view, they have identified a number of challenges. And from the qualitative point of view, they have identified the challenges or requirement for the focal point of those 5 social accountability tools. This is all about from the research, little bit findings. Very in short.
Thank you very much. This was a good presentation and it's interesting work. I have maybe one last question. It's about the results of work. How can BPATC use these findings in your teaching, in your work? So,
thank you very much. BPATC, the definition of the organization is basically, I mean, providing training services for enhancing the capability of the government officials. And these 5 tools are equally important for the government officials. They are at the supply side. So they are rendering goods and services towards the citizen. To get or to make the citizen satisfied through those tools, they need for good knowledge, good practice of those tools, 5 tools, so that they can efficiently, effectively render their services towards the citizen. So in that case, BPATC will organize a number of specific training on APA, Citizen Charter, RTI, GRS, and NIS for enhancing capacity of the civil servant.
Thank you very much. I wish you good luck with the research. I look forward to the very final results, the final product. And I also suggest our followers to continue following us, to learn about the new work that we do together, the new work that BPATC also is doing to promote social accountability and design new learning programs in these very interesting, very challenging times. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.